Canada, David Biniacek here with Wow Trucks, and also with an awesome gentleman that I've known for a long time, Mr. Glen Caldwell from NAL Insurance, your Vice President at NAL Insurance, as well as one of the masterminds behind this ThankATrucker program. Glen, thanks for being on this program with us today.
Hey, thanks for having us.
I've known you for a long time, and what I love about your company and what you exemplify about NAL Insurance is just caring about the people that you serve. And so there's business, but then there's also people. And NAL has been involved in a number of initiatives over the years. You've started this thing called #ThankATrucker, and you've turned it into something bigger than that. How did that get started? Tell us a little bit about the program. What's going on with that?
Well, we didn't actually start the #ThankATrucker. I think that was started by CTA, but we kind of springboarded our program off that. So I guess when it all started back in March of this year, we started to hear from our clients that they were having a hard time finding hot meals and PPE on the road. And so we started something called ThankATrucker, where we started selling t-shirts and hats. And 100% of the proceeds went to the ThankATrucker initiative. That money didn't last a long time. So what we did is we ended up wrapping a trailer, where a 53-foot trailer, it was wrapped with it was for all essential workers. So doctors, nurses, fire, police officers, and of course truck drivers. And it was just to thank them for all the services that we're doing. And so we raised quite a bit of money with that, which allowed us to do our events at truck stops throughout Ontario.
That's awesome. And so I saw some of those pictures, and we're going to include some of those pictures in this video, so you get a chance to see them. You made like really cool connections. And so tell us about those truck stop events.
Well, most of it was at the TA in Woodstock. And what had happened was they had closed their restaurant down for a period of time. And so we started serving pizza because that was kind of the safest. No touch, you just hand things and give them a bag of PPE. PPE included things like gloves, masks, hand sanitizer. We had some snacks in there, things like playing cards. We had a few things that we had added in there as well. Yep. The TA then opened their truck stop for work or for meals again for a bit. So then we started using their services with the wraps, and we did a couple times we did hamburgers and hot dogs, but really the pizza was the safest for us to do. And TA didn't stay open very much longer from the restaurant standpoint, so we went back to the pizza again. Yes. Did that at a few other places, the Flying J in London, as well as Air. Yeah. And we even partnered up with Driver Check a few times where they were doing their COVID testing. Yeah. So it was kind of, hand in hand with what we were doing.
I like it. And as I've known you over the years, that's what your identity is, to me, is directly linked in your ability to bring community together and bring people together towards a cause. What was the driver reaction? Because there's some pretty smiling faces on these photos.
Well, I think originally they might have been a little skeptical at first to say, like, why are you guys doing this? Yeah. But when they saw it was, it was not, we weren't out there selling or pumping insurance or anything else. We were just, handing them off with a slice of pizza and a bag of PPE. And you know what? The reaction was great. We got a ton of texts back from guys to say, you know what? We really appreciate what you're doing. And word quickly spread. I think over the summer into the fall, we probably fed over 1,500 drivers.
Yeah. And you know what, and this is where I can relate to you. I think that, where the doubt and the skepticism goes away is when you're consistent. And that's what I've seen about your guys. You're consistently, not just through this program, but other programs, you're consistently showing. And even with Wow Trucks, when I first started the calendar, is this just a way to make money off of us? No, and as you're consistent in showing that you have a sincere heart for who they are and telling their story, then great things start to happen. All right. So Glen, tell us, what's your message to drivers and what's next? What's coming up with this program?
So our ongoing message was we just wanted to thank them for all they were doing to keep our essentials delivered and our economy rolling. And they really started appreciating how we were talking to them, and really it was from the heart, right? And I just remember one of the drivers. I said, really, we want to thank you for what you're doing and to keep our essentials delivered and our economy rolling. And I handed him the bag of PPE, and he actually started to cry. And it gave me goosebumps to see that he was so thankful and emotional. And he said it was one of the nicest things that he had anybody do in a long time, because a lot of places they've been, they're being shut out. They're not allowed to go, use washroom facilities, and they're being told to stay in their truck. And that's just not right, because without the drivers, we wouldn't have anything, right? It's definitely keeping things going for everybody.
I like that. Glen, you've also been always known for your fashion, and so you brought that into this program. ThankATrucker's created a clothing line, not to make money, but to raise money. Tell us about it.
So we created a website called ThankATrucker.org, and everything that I actually happen to have a t-shirt on here right now.
Nice.
Like that, got a couple hats. There's different colors of the hats. And then we even did some work with the CTA, where we started selling some of their hats as well to raise money. They've got a nice little ThankATrucker hashtag on there. And some face masks and a few other things that we're doing. But really the money does come, as I said, from the allied trades and the fleets that stepped up and sponsored the Essential Trailer. We have a new trailer coming out in the spring again as well. It's going to be more focused on ThankATrucker, where there's a message specifically thanking truck drivers. And again, we're looking to fleets and allied trades to help support that. And we'll put that money, once again, 100% of it goes back into feeding and providing PPE to drivers.
Yeah. And so what would be, just to kind of wrap up, I want to thank you. We're extending that to what we've called on Wild Trucks ThankATrucker Thursday. And you're donating prizes each of these next weeks on Thursdays. We do a draw just to tangibly say and create some excitement around thanking these people for what they do, the men and women who carry our economy on their backs. And so do you have a final message for the drivers and the people watching this video?
Well, once again, we just want to thank everybody for doing what you're doing to keep our essentials delivered and our economy rolling. And, our message to other people, when I'm talking to them, I'm saying, you know what? When you see a driver, make sure you thank them, because if you got it, chances are an essential driver brought it.
Keep being awesome, my friend. Thanks for taking the time to chat.
All right, David, thanks again. And thanks for doing everything you do. We're looking forward to we've received our Wow Truck calendars now, and they're better than ever, and we're looking forward to handing them out to clients. And without your support, it's made it possible over these past few years. So thank you for taking that interest. It's awesome. Have a great day, my friend. All right, you take care. Okay, bye-bye.